Looks like a Chinese Jiangwei-class cruiser with a North Korean destroyer escort. Events in the Yellow Sea took a turn for the worse today when North Korean and Chinese forces blockaded and boarded a Japanese cargo ship. The North Korean government released no official statement, and their ambassador remained out of contact. While at the UN, Chinese Ambassador Long Dan urged the U.S. and her longtime Japanese allies to remain calm, calling the blockades a legitimate response to what the rest of Asia views as a possible remilitarization of Japan. This blockade is an act of war. The NSC is working on a formal response, and they've ordered the USS Walsh to close at flank speed. The Walsh is the most advanced spy ship in history. My best man will be on board. What do you know? Chinese and North Korean ships working together again.
It's what we expected.
That's a 056 prototype, Chinese.
Exactly.
How are your sea legs?
I haven't lost them.
Good. Because the 056 prototype isn't the only new fish in the pond. Admiral Toshiro Otomo, head of Japan's newly formed Information Self-Defense Force, had this to say.
This is another distressing attempt by China and North Korea to further depress our faltering economy. The ISDF and Japan appeal to our allies for the military support promised us under the post-war constitution of 1946.
The fact remains that in the eyes of many in Asia, the ISDF itself is a violation of the post-war constitution, prohibiting Japan from maintaining a military force capable of striking beyond its borders. In Asia, the memories of Imperial Japan are still fresh.
I'm afraid I have no recollection of that, Senator.
That's right. It has been a while.
Nice condom you got here.
Well, thanks. I got a space set up for you in the forecastle. You can make yourself to home and, no one will even know you're here.
Well, Sam is never really anywhere. In fact, he's not even here. You may think you see him, but you don't. So this is the game that revolutionized the franchise, and what many people consider to be the best of the bunch, with Double Agent being not a worthy successor. Both games are alright. This is somewhat better, I guess. I don't think Double Agent beats in his storyline and characters.
It's
definitely
coming from up ahead, but Lambert.
And versions.
I think Gorilla. I think Kalashnikov.
What do you mean?
I've had enough AKs fired at me in my time to tell you that wasn't one.
All right. See if there's anything unusual going on with their equipment, and keep us posted.
Some kind of games back here.
And you even get to play one of those times where we had enough AKs shot at him in Conviction.
You know, I heard that smugglers used to use these old...
Although you're not really... never mind, that's spoilers. So this is the first level Lighthouse on expert difficult with 100% stealth.
Yeah? They got themselves a little stockpile of high-tech kit here.
Try and find out where they got it. See if those crates have SSCC barcodes on them and scan them with your EEV. The SSCC code is Lot 1 of 5. See if you can find the other portals.
The main difference between expert difficulty and the low difficulties is that enemies will actually see you very easily on if your light meter is not all the way to the left at 0. If it's even a little bit above 0, enemies will see you. Like you won't get alerted, but they'll like think they see something. And right here, you actually want to let them get alerted a bit, like let them see you, so you can let them pass by.
Sound too good down there, Fisher.
The sound isn't the problem. You should smell it.
You're sure he's dead?
Deader than Elvis.
All right. Leave the body. We still need to recover any traces of the interrogation. Grim will call you back.
You actually don't have to cut his body down. If you do, sometimes Lambert will scold Fisher. It's an interesting little thing.
We need to make sure that whatever Morgenhold might have told them about Matt's algorithms never leaves this site.
Okay.
Since Sam does not want to let the body hang like a piece of meat with his sense of honor and all.
He might have uploaded to their servers.
Exactly.
From the looks of it, these guerrillas have a pretty temporary setup. Seems unlikely they have any kind of alarm system on location.
Good.
This is a pretty good first level in my opinion. Probably the best in the franchise. Like for a first level, it's just so well done. Set the stage for the rest of the game and the levels really well. New to this game is the rating system as well, and the sound meter and the knife and the mission mode and the OCP. OCP will disable electronics, giving computers a blue screen of death. Your sticky cameras can also now be picked up and you can remotely reactivate them.
They wonder what happened to it?
The knife can basically be used to kill people and for a variety of other things.
Don't worry, we give you the best.
Sound meter, well, I think you can pretty much guess what it does.
Good work, Fisher. We can analyze the intelligence you gathered from those crates. We can make a lot of people's jobs a whole lot safer.
How come no one ever does things to make my job safer?
If you want me to hire some more analysts to interpret information for you, I can do that.
On second thought, danger's not so bad.
Quite the antisocial one, aren't you, Sam? And right here, you're gonna want to let the guy in the lighthouse itself finish speaking. You don't want to interrupt him.
Come in. Evening star to Maria Narcissa. Come in.
Fisher, we don't have time to sort through files right now. See if you can.
Why don't we have time? I want to see what they have.
Affirmative, Maria.
Maria Narcissa.
You're not trying to set me up on another blind date, I hope.
Another?
Maria Narcissa is a boat.
So was the last girl you set me up with.
Fisher.
Sorry.
The Maria Narcissa is a cargo ship owned and operated by Celestina Inc., Portuguese shipping company. Registered in the Philippines, cross-Pacific freight contracts. Lots of details missing.
Sounds suspicious.
Sounds like I'm setting you up for another date after all.
Oh.
Fisher, your primary objectives are complete.
Interesting enough, in an older version of Chaos here on the PC, like 40 updates, you actually do not have to KO that one guy.
Will do.
I don't think you have to do in the
Sam,
demo
from
as
everything
well.
We're seeing here, it looks like Lacerda's already
Oh,
blown the coup.
I don't know why
Scratch
you have
the
to.
objective. You don't need to worry
Oh,
about
no.
taking him out.
I regret nothing. I did not expect to die. That never happened. In fact, this whole video never happened. I don't care what you think, it never happened.